In May of 2022, a West Virginia woman faced a man who was shooting into a crowd with a semi-automatic rifle. She didn't back down. She took out her pistol, took aim, and killed the assailant. I'm Christy Zitto, Political Director for the Idaho Second Amendment Alliance. 1.3 million times a year, a good person with a gun in their hand stops a crime. That means there's the possibility that 1.3 million times a year, a life is saved by a good person with a gun in their hand. When a Dayton, Ohio woman heard a sound on the roof of her house, she picked up her firearm and backed away from the window. She waited patiently until the window opened and the person stepped in. Then she fired her gun. What if she wouldn't have had that gun that night? What might have happened? What could have been the consequences of being there alone and unarmed? These are questions that every woman has to ask herself because you never know when you might be the target. All of us need to make the conscious decision that if we carry a firearm, there may come a day when we actually have to pull the trigger. That decision and that thought process has to take place long before the event ever occurs because there just isn't enough time when it happens. The average interaction time with an assailant is 6 seconds. The average response time for law enforcement is around 6 minutes if you live in a metropolitan area. Out here in rural Idaho where I live, it can be up to 45 minutes. It's not the fault of law enforcement, it's just the logistics of the thing. But our first responsibility, our first line of defense is ourselves. It's not up to anyone else to protect us. That is our job. We're there, we are in the moment. It is our responsibility to keep ourselves safe and those we love safe.